Thought you knew all the PlayStation Portal tricks? Think again. Sony's handheld has a few more secrets up its sleeve, and today I'm showing you brand new tips and hidden features you definitely didn't know. Let's start with one of the coolest hidden tricks. You can actually watch YouTube on your PlayStation Portal even if you don't own a PlayStation 5. Here's how it works. Boot up Dead Island 2. It's part of the PlayStation Plus premium lineup, so you can do this entirely through the cloud, which is nice and means it's not via remote play, so you don't have to own a PlayStation 5, as I know a lot of you have a PlayStation Portal only for your PlayStation gaming. Once you're at the game's main menu, head over to Pro Rewards, which is down the bottom here. Click on that. Then press X to visit URL. You can see it says that right down here. Hopefully that's coming across on the camera. Press X. And then, whoa, what is this? We have a web browser opening up. This opens up the Portal's hidden web browser. And from here, you want to go and click on Deep Silver Account, which is up on this top menu bar ribbon here. Once you have clicked on that, then from here, you just want to click on Deep Silver in the top menu bar. Now scroll right to the bottom of this page until you see all the social links. And there we go. This is our exit over to YouTube. So let's click on YouTube. And boom, you are now in YouTube. You can sign on into your account by clicking up here, or you can just search for Pure PSX and drop as a sub so you can watch all the latest and greatest gaming news. And YouTube works really quite well on this. Once you're in, you can also make it full screen, which is nice. Just click on the two little arrows here. And then you have got YouTube full screen on your PlayStation Portal, which is just awesome. And it's a really nice screen. It's a great way to watch YouTube if you're chilling out. Now, this isn't an official app or the most straightforward way to access YouTube, but it's surprisingly smooth. It's a nice smooth workaround, and it lets you enjoy YouTube directly on your PlayStation Portal. No PS5 required. Now, like I said, all you need to do is subscribe to Pure PSX and enjoy our PlayStation videos on your portal. One thing I have noticed, it seems to default to 480p for the image quality, so make sure you click on the little cogwheel and just fire it right up to the max. I know this isn't a 4K panel, it's only 1080p, but it makes a huge difference about how sharp the image is when you do this. Give it a second to load and you'll see what I mean. It looks way, way better. Oh, it's catching back up, and there we go. You've got a much clearer image for watching YouTube on your PlayStation Portal. Great success. The Portal's battery life isn't bad, but if you want it to last longer, a few quick tweaks can make a huge difference. The first thing I recommend you do is head on into your settings, and once you're in here, you want to go into display and brightness. Now, if you're outside, you probably want to keep this brightness way up, but if you're indoors, seriously, drop this down to around about 50% and you'll hardly notice the difference. If you are outside and you want to save a bit of battery life, just play about with the brightness level so you can still see the game clearly, but it will save you a bit of power. Also, the brightness of the light bar, I recommend you just turn this off, and you can see they've just went off on the side there because it looks cool, but it's basically using up battery for no reason at all really, other than looking cool. If I'm taking my Portal out and about, I just completely turn them off. So the lower the brightness, the longer you will be gaming before you need to top up. Next, turn off vibration intensity and trigger effect intensity in the controller settings section. Turn this off, as this will make a big difference to your battery life, as those vibration motors can use up a lot of power if they're being used constantly. Think about if you're playing a first-person shooter game, you're shooting all the time, the Portal is vibrating like crazy, it just saps your battery life. These tips will help you play games for longer on your Portal when you're on the go. Now, all those tweaks will help with your battery life, but let's be honest, the Portal's battery isn't huge, and if you're gaming for hours, it's going to run low fast. That's where today's video sponsor, INIU, comes in. They make my absolute go-to chargers for the Portal. First up, this little beast, the INIU P50 Pocket Rocket. It's a compact 10,000 milliamp hour power bank with 45 watt fast charging, and it's perfect for those moments when your Portal's battery is dropping out, but you're nowhere near a wall outlet. It's small enough to slip into your pocket or bag, and powerful enough to top up not just your Portal, but your phone and your headset all at the same time. And what I love about it is the attention to detail, a bright digital display showing exactly how much charge you've got left, a built-in lanyard style USB-C cable for convenience, and 2 extra ports so you can keep everything powered up on the go. But what if you mostly play at home? This is where the extra long INIU USB-C cables come in. If you've used the stock cable that came with your Portal, you'll already know it's ridiculously short, so you end up sitting awkwardly close to the wall socket or having to stop mid-game when your battery runs out to charge your Portal. These INIU cables fix that completely. They come in 2 meter and 3 meter lengths, built with reinforced connectors and thick braided shielding, so they're tough and durable. I've been using mine daily to play comfortably on the sofa while charging from a wall plug across the room, and honestly, it's a game changer. Big thanks to INIU for sponsoring this section. Check out the links in the description for exclusive discounts on both products to help keep your Portal charged wherever you play. The next tip is awesome if you've got friends or family over. Yes, you can actually play local co-op using your Portal. Here's how. Get your Portal connected up and start a game that supports local multiplayer. I'll use Mortal Kombat 1 for this demo. On your Portal, select Versus mode, and let's go for local here so we can get some 1v1 action on the go. And obviously I'm going to pick Scorpion for this, the OG, the legend. Now you can see it says press X to join for player 2. So we're going to grab the PlayStation controller. So this is connected to the PlayStation 5 console, and I'm going to turn it on. And you can see here on screen, it's saying who do I want to play as. You want to go to the left and you want to add user. This is difficult with these 2 controllers in one hand, but we'll get there. And this is the key bit here. You do not want to get started by adding a user. You want to go over to the left and you want to go to quick play. So let's press X again. And now we need to press X to join. Sign into PlayStation Network, sync your inventory, just click on X to continue. And here you go. Now we are controlling what is going on the Portal and the PlayStation 5 with our player 2. And you can see it's got the 2 LEDs on the front of the DualSense to show that this is player 2. So we will select a character here. We'll just go who it was at the start. We'll go Mylena. So just press X to select your characters. And we'll do that here and just select where we're going to fight. And the thing to keep in mind here is this is what you're seeing obviously on your Portal, but this is also what will be seen on the big screen for whoever is sitting in front of the PlayStation 5. So you could be playing this on your Portal somewhere else away from home and playing against your friends or family on the big screen, or you could just be sitting there next to your friend wanting to use this as almost like a second controller, and you can play against each other. So if let me set this down here and try and show this off. So here we go. Pretty freaking cool. So keep that in mind. You could be playing this on the big screen at home, and whoever has the Portal could be anywhere and they can be playing against you. They can be sitting right next to you in their room that you're playing on, or they could be somewhere far away from home. So this is a really, really awesome little feature, which a lot of people don't seem to know about or don't seem to use, but it is well worth checking out if you're wanting to play some games with your friends via your Portal. Here's one most people completely miss. The Portal actually supports PlayStation 5's voice commands. First off, you need to make sure it is enabled on your console. You can do this on your Portal via remote play or directly on your PlayStation 5. Go into settings and then you want to scroll down until you see voice command. Click on that and make sure enable voice command is toggled on. Now, when using this, make sure your portal is connected via remote play and then unmute the built-in microphone by pressing this little button here, which is lit up. And you should see there, the microphone is now active. Now all you need to say is, OK PlayStation, search for Cyberpunk. #1. And there we go. It has found what we wanted. It gave us options and we select our option and it does it for you. Very, very cool. This next feature is really cool if you love taking captures of, big moments that happen in games or funny clips, for example, or you might even be a budding content creator and want to put the clips on social media or on YouTube. You can now do this without having to have a PlayStation 5. We all know we love capturing our gameplay moments on PlayStation 5. You couldn't do that via the cloud gaming, but now you can. You can press the little capture button up here, press it, and then you see the menu has popped up here at the bottom and you can take a screenshot or save recent gameplay. Let's save recent gameplay and let's take the last 30 seconds. So we've clicked on that and then here's saving video clip. And here is our video clip right here. And it says to view your captures, go to game library on the PlayStation app. So we'll also just take a picture just to show that off as well. So boom, here we go. Take screenshot. And we've got that as well. That looks pretty cool. So let's sit this down and show you what happens. So you then want to open up the PS app on your mobile phone and you want to click on this little bit down here, which is your library, and it'll show you all your games you played recently. And then you want to go to captures, let that load up, and you can see here are the ones that we just took from Tekken 3, which is really cool. So you can click on the image, that's the image we just took. You can click on this little download arrow and it will download it to your camera roll, so you can share it or do whatever you want with it. And then you can do the exact same thing for the videos as well. Click on that there. These will take a little bit longer because they are obviously video files and they're a bit bigger, but then you'll then have them on your phone to do whatever you want. So it's really cool. You can capture all your favorite moments from your PlayStation gaming when using PlayStation Cloud Streaming Beta on your PlayStation Portal. These clips are now perfect for making your next viral TikTok or YouTube short. And if you're looking to make your portal actually perform better, find out how in this next video.